Hello! J'avais dit que je commençais à 30. Je fais les choses convenablement. J'espère que ça va. Bon, alors encore une fois, le stream va passer en anglais quand on lancera le jeu. Mais bien sûr, on peut discuter tranquillement dans la langue de Molière au début. Oui, pile à l'heure. Et la musique se termine, c'est fabuleux. Bon. Alors, est-ce qu'on n'est pas heureux de vivre dans un pays qui n'est pas encore aux mains des nazis? Un sacrés événements qu'on a vécu ces derniers jours. On est quoi, mardi? Et franchement, le week-end et le lundi, enfin, ça a semblé interminable, mais on l'a fait. Ah, salut SFS! Hello, j'espère que ça va. Exactement, plein de rebondissements. Bon, on n'est pas encore sorti d'affaires, hein, mais disons qu'on a un peu de répit. Et ça fait du bien. J'ai été vraiment très angoissée. Ça a été un véritable soulagement de voir les résultats dimanche soir. C'est vraiment des bangers. La musique que j'ai mis derrière moi, il y en a que 3, hein, là, c'est la dernière, mais c'est les remixes de musique de Undertale qui sont vachement sympas et que j'avais jamais écouté, alors que c'est quelqu'un que j'aime bien. C'est un remix de Home de Undertale. Donc non, ce n'est pas la maison de l'escargot. Aujourd'hui, on va continuer Danganronpa. La dernière fois, le stream s'est coupé abruptement pour des raisons de connexion internet qui s'est coupé pendant genre plus de 24 heures. C'était insupportable. Ah d'accord, oui non bah là c'est Mew mort, donc c'est quand même pas la même chose. Mais oui, du coup la dernière fois le stream s'est coupé, heureusement quand j'allais arrêter de toute façon. Donc on n'a pas manqué de gameplay. Et là on va reprendre du coup vu qu'on a terminé Detective, après il me reste Night in the Woods que je voulais faire aussi, mais que le jeu est en anglais, je sais pas si j'ai la foi de faire le jeu en le traduisant ou pas. Monster Prom, j'en referai peut-être un live, mais là j'avoue qu'en ce moment je suis en train de le saigner en privé, genre vraiment j'ai un peu trop joué pour mon propre bien. Et en fait maintenant qu'on est un peu passé aux choses sérieuses avec Danganronpa, et ben j'ai très très envie de continuer, voilà. Pourquoi non? On joue pas en multi? À Monster Prom? Si bien sûr on pourra jouer en multi, mais on peut jouer en multi hors live aussi. Et on peut aussi se faire du multi en live. Ce que je veux dire, c'est que là, j'avais envie de jouer à autre chose. Ça m'empêche pas de rejouer à Monster Prom en live, en fait. Parce que, pour te dire, j'ai saigné le truc dans le sens où là où j'en suis, j'ai date tous les persos avec tous les persos jouables. Pas le DLC, mais voilà, du jeu principal. Mais par contre, les fins du jeu, en fait les 32 fins, c'est 32 fins secrètes. Et ça je les ai pas encore faites. Donc je pense que je continuerai à jouer de mon côté, mais je pense que je ferai des fins secrètes en live aussi. Mais là j'ai envie de jouer à Danganronpa parce qu'on a commencé l'enquête, donc voilà. Bon d'ailleurs on va y passer. Mais en multi du coup on pourra se faire ça aussi en PV un soir ou un truc du genre. Ah mais du coup t'as commencé à jouer au jeu si t'as déjà fait une fin par erreur. Bon attendez. On peut... Tant qu'on discute, passer sur le chat vitaf. Vite fait 2 heures, ok. Bah en vrai en 2 heures tu peux faire beaucoup de choses. Enfin quand tu commences le jeu tu lis un peu tout, mais au bout d'un moment quand tu connais par cœur, moi en short run ça me prend même pas 10 minutes tu vois, donc c'est chill. Quand tu veux farmer, en fait quand t'essayes juste parce que moi j'essayais de date avec tout le monde parce que je veux débloquer toutes les images dans la galerie, et du coup j'ai un peu fait la même chose en boucle tu vois. Tu conseilles Slay the Princess? Eh bah écoute, tu n'es pas la seule personne qui me l'a conseillé. Dernièrement, il y a plusieurs personnes qui m'en ont parlé. Du coup, je jetterai peut-être un œil à la musique qui s'est arrêtée. Bah, qu'à cela ne tienne, on pourra lancer... je vais remettre la première, mais au pire, on pourra lancer bientôt le jeu. Mais ouais, Slay the Princess, on m'a dit que c'était bien et du coup, j'aimerais bien. Ouais, alors j'ai mis énormément de temps à capter, mais il me semble en effet que selon à quel point tes stats sont élevés, il y a des phrases qui vont passer et pas d'autres. Moi, de base, je pensais que c'était au pif, mais en fait, je me suis rendu compte... Enfin, je pensais que c'était au pif. Non, de base, je pensais que c'était... T'en as une qui est tout le temps vraie, une qui est tout le temps fausse. Après, j'ai remarqué que ça m'était arrivé d'avoir des issues différentes selon les phrases que je choisissais pour un même événement. Et je me suis rendu compte que... Enfin, de base, j'ai cru du coup que c'était lié soit au perso que j'essayais de date, soit au perso que j'étais en train de jouer. Sauf que Billy m'avait dit que c'était purement cosmétique le perso que tu joues. Donc je me suis dit, ça doit être lié au perso qu'on est en train de date. Et après, j'ai fini par capter qu'en fait, ça devait probablement dépendre de tes stats. Et que du coup, bah, par exemple, si t'essayes de faire un truc qui te demande d'avoir beaucoup de charme et que t'as 2 en charme, bah ça va pas passer, tu vas juste te ridiculiser. Alors que si t'as 25 en charme, bah là tout de suite tu peux réussir à faire le truc. Et qu'après t'en as qui sont, j'imagine, à peu près ok quand tu commences le jeu. Enfin, disons qu'il doit y en avoir qui ont une issue préférable entre gros guillemets, genre en gros quand tu commences le jeu, tes stats elles sont assez basses de base. Et du coup, je pense que tu dois avoir une issue qui marche par défaut, mais qui peut changer selon tes stats. En fait, la mécanique du jeu, enfin, les mécaniques sont assez compliquées et surtout, rien ne t'est expliqué. Le problème étant que, en fait, pour tout tester, ça prend des heures et des heures. Hein. Genre là, j'ai saigné le jeu, du coup, pour avoir certains trucs, mais j'ai à peine gratté la surface, en fait. C'est une dinguerie. Ouais, j'ai remarqué les gens tout seuls à la cantine. Et ils peuvent te booster pas mal. Mais moi, en général, je vais quand même pas les voir. Parce que je préfère être sûre de me rapprocher des persos. Mais d'ailleurs, vraiment, genre par exemple, Vera, la Gorgone de base, je l'aimais pas trop. Et puis, en fait, j'ai fait sa route. Et elle est... genre, il y a des moments où elle devient trop mimi. Et le Polaroid de fin avec mon personnage jouable préféré, mais j'ai failli pleurer tellement ils sont choux. Enfin, en fait, il y a des personnages, je me suis assez attachée. J'aime bien quand tu les vois se rapprocher. Enfin, ouais, j'aime bien les dating sims, mais celui-là est vraiment très cool. Enfin bref, là on parle pas du bon jeu. Alors on va switcher de langue, on va switcher d'activité, on va se mettre à jouer à Danganronpa. Là, il faut qu'on trouve qui est le tueur. On a plein de choses à faire, on a beaucoup de boulot aujourd'hui. Donc, je vais lancer ça. Alors, attendez. Bon, malheureusement, le changement n'est jamais fluide. Alors, je vais couper la musique, voilà, désolé. On va passer au jeu. Le jeu, je le lance. On lance Danganronpa. Ok. Enfin, multiple jeu. Danganronpa? J'en ai aucune idée. Est-ce qu'on peut zapper l'intro? En vrai, j'ai pas envie. Bon, allez. C'est fini la langue de Molière. Bisous. Bye. always a banger, this introduction. Okay, so if you don't remember where we left things, our childhood friend, the singer, Sayaka, died. She was murdered in our room. So basically, we were like doing things during the day, and then it was nighttime. We went back to our room, and then Sayaka knocked on our door, and she said that someone had tried to get inside of her room. They failed, and she was extremely scared. And she said that she wanted to trade rooms with us, so that she'd feel more safe. We actually offered to like sleep in the same room, but then they were all like, oh, I don't know if we can do that. You know, it's a little... So yeah, we ended up trading rooms. And in the morning, she was missing. And we went back to our room and found her dead in the bathroom. We don't know who did that. And we're trying to investigate. And also Junko got killed by Monokuma because she attacked him, I think. Like, she was just angry and she tried to hit him, and he said that it was against the rules and killed her. So 2 deaths, one of which we like don't have to investigate because we know exactly what happened. We were here. And one that is quite mysterious indeed. Okay, let's go.
The bathroom. Oh, hang on. Yeah, this is better.
What if we're the one that killed the singer? I don't think we are. I mean, we technically, there's like, they skip things at nighttime. So I guess we could like wake up and kill her in our sleep. But that seems unlikely. They wouldn't do that. Like, the people who organized the game and trapped us in the school, I don't think they would do that because they want us to kill, like, in a cold-blooded manner. That's what they want. They want to toy with us. So I don't think that would make sense. And also, we gave Sayaka our room keys, and we didn't have a spare. So I don't know how we would have gotten inside, especially since she also promised that she would not open the door even if she was completely sure it was us. That's what is strange, actually, is because we know for a fact that she would not have opened the door. So like the one thing we thought about was that maybe the killer was already inside the bathroom, which is pretty unlikely because we're the only one who know how to open the bathroom, because it's like, it's a bit tricky. The door kind of has issues with opening, so only we knew how to do it, and then we told Sayaka, but when she was in our room. So the person would have had to either listen to us somehow, or already be inside the room. I mean, everything is just quite strange. And I doubt that it would be a suicide. I actually have no clue. Honestly, I have no freaking clue what's going on.
And on the other side of this door... No, I can't let it get to me.
Yeah, basically nothing is adding up, and it's just like, I'd like to try and guess because I think that's also part of the fun in games like this, but so far I just have no, like, it's not, I'm not saying I have no clue. I'm saying I have no clue. Like, we barely started the investigation. I have no clues to work from. Well, technically, I also have no clue in the sense that I have no idea what happened, but I also have no clues at all to work with. So it is quite hard to try and like guess right now. yeah, like every time I think of something, I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't work for this reason. Like right now, I was thinking about like the bathroom stuff, and I'm just like, makes no sense that she died in the bathroom because she got attacked in the room. Why would she take the time to open the door? That is once again very tricky to open. You've got to like pull as you lift it up or something. It's really weird. And why would she take the time to do that if someone is attacking her with a sword? It makes no sense at all. So yeah, nothing is added up.
I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me.
Okay, well, it is time to investigate. Her legs look really weird. This is not a comfortable position. Also, it's just really funny the way she's just a PNG that's squished by the camera movement. It's really fun.
The water for the showers get turned off at nighttime.
I don't think she broke her leg, but what do I know? Oh wait, okay. I missed some dialogue because I accidentally pressed the spacebar, which makes it so that I don't have to click for the dialogues to pass. Game was made way before we had the technology VTubers use. Nowadays we can rotate PNGs. Yeah, I know. It is an older game. And like it is funny, but it's not, I don't think it's bad. Like I get why people would maybe not like the graphics of this game. They are very strange and unique, and I think like the way it looks almost like paper can maybe just like throw some people off. That would not be surprising, but I also think it makes the game really unique, and for that reason I don't dislike the graphics. Just, yeah, exactly, janky but endearing in its own way. It's very special. Like I've never seen this, and I think it's interesting. Sure, sometimes it looks kind of bad, like the classrooms. It's just really funny the way all the objects look when you move the camera. It's just funny, but also it's not too bad. I like it. It's cute. It's endearing.
I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too.
Oh, that's definitely from the sword. I don't know if you remember, but basically the sword we had in our room is something we got from like the gym or something, and it is a golden sword, but it's more, it's not gold, it's golden. It's like covered in gold something, gold paint, gold flakes or whatever that come off when you touch the sword or the sheath, and it gets everywhere, and our room was wiped clean, probably because of that and the hair. And so that's probably what she has on her wrist.
Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There is some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added.
Whoop, wrong voice. Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Oh, I've seen this already, come on.
Oh.
I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this?
Okay. Why wasn't it added to the truth bullets? I feel like, you know, that could be important. Now, and that's her body again. So, what I'm thinking is, it's weird that it's numbers. There's nothing about numbers in this game, at least not that we know of yet. And now, the reason I'm playing this game is because my favorite game is Zero Escape 999. And, I don't want to spoil anything, but in the sequel, there is at some point a murder, and the girl's same thing. She has blood on her finger, so you guess that she probably wrote something, which is basically what happened with Sayaka. If she only has blood there, it's because she tried to write with her own blood. And now, that girl in Zero Escape, she wrote something that I read as letters. But then the main character, the character we're playing, says that it's numbers. And so we have that same thing about numbers that we don't understand what they mean. But they're actually letters. So I'm thinking this is probably the same thing, because it makes absolutely no sense that this would be numbers. 11037 is just... why? You know? Only problem is, so far, I don't really know what this could be. Because, like, it would be I-I-O-E. And what's 7? A T? I don't really know what it is, but it's probably letters, right? It's gotta be. It makes more sense from the perspective of Japanese people who don't use Latin alphabet as often. No, I get why it's like this. I'm just saying, like, it is most likely not numbers, and I think that because of my experience with another game from Spike Chunsoft. I I don't even know if the game I'm talking about came out before Danganronpa, because I don't know when Danganronpa came out. But it would make sense to me that the mechanic is the same. Now, in Zero Escape, what happens is that she wrote on like maybe her left thigh, but then her thighs touched as she was dying. And so the print is like, it's like mirrored. And that's why you're not supposed to be able to read. Luckily, I was smart enough to read it from the start. Maybe it's a change of perspective. Well, it's definitely not the mirror. Oh shit, okay. So if you turn your head, okay, it's upside down. Got it. It's upside down, and okay, it's not two ones. You see the, well, you can see my cursor because I can't see it either. But the two ones, there's something connecting them, and so it's an N. All right, you did say this. Well, don't backseat. You're lucky I didn't see your message in chat. I'm supposed to be the one playing. Don't spoil things. Come on. But okay, so it is letters. I'm not too stupid. It actually is letters. I thought maybe it would be mirrored, but no, it's okay. It's upside down. But that's strange. Oh, it was a joke? Well, I didn't see it, so that's good. But wow, your joke was smarter than you thought. But okay, so she wrote Leon, so I guess he killed her. I'm a little sad because I liked him, but all right. But my question is, why is it upside down? Like, how is that easier for her to write Leon upside down on the wall as she's dying in the position she's currently in? Task failed successfully? Yeah, definitely. Good job. Congrats, everyone. Applaud Jordy. Okay, so... Well... I mean, it's obvious she did it because of the finger. I don't understand why it seemed easier for her to write it that way on the wall. I think we're still missing something. But it says Leon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right, Jordy. Maybe you're right. Oh. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
The number she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting in the way when we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. What? So like she was sitting against the wall, nearly dying, and writing them as best as she could with only her hand. Okay, so that makes sense why it would be upside down, because it's easier to do it that way than to try and replicate the way you'd read it. Like basically, I can't really show you guys, but try to do it with your own hand, and I guess it does make sense that it's just easier on your wrist and hand to write it upside down if your back is facing the wall on which you're writing. And so I guess that's how you're supposed to see that it says Leon. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me.
Dying message has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
Gets stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Right.
Oh, that Kyoko seems to have it all figured out, you say? Yeah, from the start, I could sense that she was extremely smart and that she's probably going to really help us figure out everything that's going on in this school. I really like her. I think so far... Sorry, wow, my voice died. I think so far she's my favorite. I just really like her, and I think it's interesting that she lets us do it ourselves. But yeah, she got it. She is really smart. Yeah, the main character isn't the smartest cookie, but you know, not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's all right. But see, maybe she's thinking about what I was thinking about. How weird it is that, like, she takes the time to open the bathroom door. I don't know, there's just something strange about it. But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Oh, the doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. Okay, so if they used a screwdriver, it has to be a guy who did this, because the guys got a toolbox to kill people, and the girls got a sewing kit. Which is sexist, but at least both are to kill people. But that means, yeah, the guys are the suspects, but I mean, we know it's Leon according to Sayaka, so I don't even know why I'm even trying to investigate right now. Yeah, there is a toolkit in my room, that is true, but how would a girl have known that there was? And also, I think we took a look in the drawer and we realized that like nothing was missing. And it hadn't been opened, I think. Maybe I should check again, but I think we saw that it hadn't been opened. And then Mondo, the Yakuza guy, he told us that none of the guys had opened their toolkit, but obviously they could be lying. But yeah, I think that's what we saw last time. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, nah. Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
Then that clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room.
Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is.
Okay. Let's check the toolkit, then watch the video. Then I guess since she was killed with a knife, we should check like the dining hall and talk to people. We can talk to people while we're walking in the hallways. But I say before checking the dining hall, we should see the video.
The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all.
See, that's what I told you. So the screwdriver comes from somewhere else, and we know for a fact the girls don't have toolkits, so it has to be a guy. Did they say anything new?
You son of a... Shit.
Yeah, we read that last time,
Yo.
but okay, he's got a point. Maybe we should check the trash room. That's actually pretty smart. And I'm not going to do the dialogues. I just want to remember what she said. Okay. Okay, let us go. Oh, he scared me. I liked you. I feel so sad. I liked you. You bastard. Okay. What? Huh?
Oh, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it.
Wait, what the fuck? Someone switched the nameplates? So wait, was he trying to kill me? Wait, no. Okay, no. Wait, what? No, I'm so confused. Okay, what happened is that Sayaka had someone try to open her door, and then she came to my room, and we switched, and I went back to her room. Now, when the person tried to open her door, it had to have been her nameplate on the door, because otherwise she would have noticed while waiting for me to open the door that it said that it was her room, even though it was mine. Likewise, it would not have been possible for it to have been switched before we exchanged rooms, because I would have noticed when I went to her room. So it was switched afterwards when she was in my room and I was in her room, and someone knew about it apparently and switched the nameplates so that when I guess Leon decided to come back and kill one of us, he knew she was in there? But how would anyone know that that is so freaking strange. I don't know if Monokuma would do that. He never said in the rules that we had to sleep in our own rooms, so I don't know.
Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay. Well, that is quite weird. Extremely weird, even. Well, I guess we can take a look around.
Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Okay.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, don't worry, I'm not forgetting about the video. It's actually, I'm doing it on purpose, trying to do it last, just in case I can't do anything after I get the video.
There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yup, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD.
Okay, sorry, I'm stretching first. Well, we should definitely check the trash room. Talk to everyone that we meet. Watch the video and then I guess look for where the knife might have come from.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, leave that all alone. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? What?
The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. Then it should have been me that died.
Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
If that's really true, then
Okay, asshole. You. I feel so freaking betrayed. I liked him.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma files say Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
Don't act all innocent.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizena doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
do you really think I'm guilty?
Well, I'm not disposing of evidence, okay? I'm just taking a look around. Oh, everyone just hates us. Okay, we did check the trash room last time. I think it was before we found the body. A couple of strange things, I guess, is that like this is locked. I think this is locked too, unless it's the exit. I don't really remember. But I don't think anything has changed right now. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but we'll just check it again. I'm just not doing the dialogue again because we did it last time. Okay, no, that's to go out. Ah, shit. Ah. It's kind of cute the way everything just danced into place. Oh. Okay. He scared me to death.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No entry on this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
How's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
I'm not repeating it. I'm lazy. This is stupid. It would be faster to just go around and ask the others.
You can't go any further.
Yeah, just shut up.
Idiot. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay. I don't think we know for sure that some evidence got disposed of. I think we just wanted to check. So I don't know if we have to ask around to find someone who can open it for us, or if it's supposed to lead us to Leon. Because if he was on cleaning duty, I guess he could have gotten rid of everything, like all the hair and stuff like that. But if he isn't, I don't think it's proof that he didn't do it. I don't know. Yeah, he's stupid as fuck. Obviously, it opens this. I mean, it's a switch that goes up and down. Okay, let's check the map and see where everyone is. Wait. We did check the trash room, but they want us to check it even more. Wait, I mean, it's just to tell us that there's something interesting here. But we can't, so we have to figure out who was on cleaning duty, which I guess we can ask them around some more before checking the dining hall, and the video and everything. Yeah, let's just ask them because maybe their dialogue changed.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open at all times so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
That does seem more convenient.
In other words,
Well, I guess it's because they want it to be another opportunity for the killers to not get caught, because it's more fun for them to watch.
Actually,
So that's it.
that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring.
Boring.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar! I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of
What
way.
are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I will never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hazu's questionable morality, then there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
Okay, but that means she has like double the work. It is not very fair to her.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
I hate the sound.
However, Mr. Nagy, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you?
You dumbass, you're right here.
You fiend! You planned this all along.
No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking.
Okay, yeah, I think it's safe to say there is evidence. I don't know. I got a feeling. Like Florida said in his time. I got a feeling. Ooh. And obviously, as per usual, I look at the obvious thing last, so don't be surprised.
That's a huge trash bin. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. A green button. Okay,
You're really funny, Jordy. We could make our own remix. I got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a clue night. That tonight's gonna be a clue night. That tonight's gonna be a clue night. Yeah. Woo. It's a really good one. If we had time, we could make our own version. Imagine if we could cosplay characters in the game and actually do this. I mean, I would never put the time and effort into something like that, but I think it would be a funny idea.
a green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's right in the back part of the trash room. It's a good thing. It's a good 30 feet away. I keep adding words. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Kasumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening it. Wait.
Wait. I know it's easy because we know who it is because we figured out the numbers thingy, but... Okay. Ultimate lucky student. Ultimate moral compass. Ultimate affluent progeny. Yeah, he's basically just rich. Ultimate biker gang leader. Ultimate baseball star. Fanfic creator. Psychic. Pop sensation. Shit. We don't know what Kyoko is. Swimming pro. Oh shit. Writing prodigy. Martial artist. Dang it. Gambler. She's dead. And programmer. So, Leon could have used a baseball bat and a baseball ball. I don't know if you have to say it twice. And like, he could have used that to turn on the incinerator without needing to open the gate. And he's the only one who can do that. He's the only one who has the ability to do that because he is extremely good at baseball. I don't even think it has to be Leon and someone else. I think Leon himself could have done it just because he can actually turn on the incinerator. Now, I do think it's a little weird because he can turn on the incinerator, but how could he put stuff inside? But also, I think I'm smart.
How is that possible?
Incinerator has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay. Now, we'll look at this and then this.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that?
It's probably the thing Leon used to turn on the incinerator.
Do you know what it is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person.
Could be the guy who is a psychic.
They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure.
Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. It's clothed. It's asleep.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, looks like a piece of cloth. And the shape is part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is.
Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it, and the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's letting out of it for one of his comic book fantasies.
I don't think we can directly skip to the accusation because, well, we have to follow the story, we have to gather all the clues, and the game has no way of knowing that we figured out who did it. So, no, I don't think we can skip, and I don't think it would be smart because, like, it's a little bit of a tutorial, and at the same time, it's, like, very important to the story, and you just don't want to keep it. Oh, hi, Mello. What, are you busy again? Am I again streaming on the one day you're busy? I'm really sorry if that's the case. I didn't mean to. I guess we're just terribly unlucky. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think it was that obvious. I think it's because, well, you're smart and you figured it out instantly, and I had seen it in Zero Escape, so that's why it wasn't too hard for us. He's not wearing a button up. Oh no, he is. This is a button up. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's actually a day where you can watch me play. Great. For once. Okay. What does he have to say?
Strange.
Okay, no, he said this before. Yeah, I don't care. What do we have to do? So we gotta talk to the guy who's a psychic, we gotta check the dining hall, and we gotta watch the video. Let's do the dining hall first, because it's right next to here, and that way we can talk to Aoi. Shit. Oh, okay, we got into the kitchen. No, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I want to talk to her first. Sorry, everyone. What's her hair doing?
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Okay, now we can go into the kitchen. Check at the kitchen. Is it like supposed to be Italian? Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to read the first one. It's impossible to cook in here without thinking about how she could reappear any second. Not only exalted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food.
Sorry, it's always time to be thinking about food. I know it's the FNAF character, but it's not the kitchen, it's the chicken. Okay, it is definitely missing a knife. The spacing is all wrong. It's all messed up.
There's a surveillance camera in the kitchen too. Knowing Monokuma could be watching me, there's no way I could concentrate on cooking anyway. I
need to drink, sorry. Sometimes my voice just dies for no reason. Okay, all good. Whoopee. Okay.
There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it.
Okay, we're getting rich. And finally, the one thing we wanted to see.
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing.
Did it crash? Okay, it's back. Did you miss something from the stream? I don't know if it was you either. Maybe it was the stream, but it definitely looks like it's back. You know, so sometimes my Wi-Fi just drops for whatever reason. You missed the conversation with her. Basically, she said that she was drinking tea in the dining hall last night. So she went to the dining hall, grabbed some tea, made the tea, and by the time, so when she made the tea, all the knives were there. She drank her tea, went back to the kitchen to clean her glass, and one of the knives was missing. And Makoto said that since he never set foot in the dining hall last night, she can tell everyone that he isn't the killer. And that's why I was like, yay, baby, we made it. We're not the killer. But then I thought that perhaps people would still think we're the killer and would just, had someone else grab the knife, but we killed Sayaka. That wouldn't be totally impossible. But anyways, she can help.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, did you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Okay, great. Wonderful, perfect. Everyone hates us. Well, whatever. Okay, so she is in class 1B and I don't like her, but we should probably talk to her. We should check the AV room, but maybe let's talk to other people first just to see like what they have to tell us. So she's in the main hall, and in the hallway you can find Kiyotaka. And then there's the gym that we could check out because maybe the psychic is in there. One. To kill someone just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit.
But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka?
If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one.
That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already
told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it. After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? It would be so freaking stupid from Makoto to kill her in his own room. Like, I know they don't know one another, and he could very well be extremely stupid, but come on, think for a second. What more proof do we need? We already know the truth.
She really doesn't trust me at all.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The Dark Influence store has a nameplate on it to show whose running is right. Or it just so happens. Wait, minimum, you might be the killer yourself. I couldn't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget me. Sorry to throw a joke. Even I do jokes sometimes.
Okay. Is that the main hall? I didn't know you got ads on my stream. Yeah, I didn't know that happened. I'm sorry, you're like the first one to ever tell me that you got an ad. I'm really sorry that after not being able to watch my stream, it's the first thing you get. But yeah, I didn't even know you got them on my stream. I thought it was for people with more followers or whatever. What is that?
It looks like some kind of mailbox, but there's nothing in it. I don't think it's going to help me solve this case. So, do you have any clues or anything?
What kind of clues? Well, let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial.
Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
So annoying. Must just fumble around, fishing blindly for clues. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into.
The trash room?
I checked that already. Come on. Oh, it's not the first time you get an ad? Okay. Well, I still didn't know. Well, I hope they're not too annoying and they don't prevent you from following my streams too much.
It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem.
Which is...
Okay, well, if it's at the beginning of the stream, it's not too big a problem, right? Yeah, I think maybe I can make sure it's only at the beginning. I don't know. I'll look into it afterwards.
As for me,
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf.
That's...
Okay, well, she's useless. We checked it already. I think I want to check the gym before the AV room. Just to see if there is anyone in there. Okay, well, I guess not. Oh wait, there is? Oh, I mean the entryway. Alright. Yeah, I do want to talk to them both, actually, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, we've seen that already. Alright, let's talk to her first.
Hey, Tahito. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the number 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Tahito slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
Don't trust the cute girl. Come on. Yeah, she does have the name of a Pokemon. I think that's actually so crazy that they killed her so early on, because apparently everyone likes her a lot and she like gets a lot of cosplays and whatever, but she just died like this.
Hey, Hero. It's you. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
Oh, no, I gotta get out of here. We gotta get out now. I had enough. Got like 3.
Hero's not part of it.
Nakoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
That's like crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. She said it was unlikable. So, how did it work? Was it electrolysis made of glass and not crystal that guy totally duped? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all bullshit?
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I found 3 guys in the laundry room last night and someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it.
Shattered Crystal Ball has been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap actually, I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Well, I do. Poor guy. He got scammed. Okay, well, AV room it is now. And I guess we could try and check the laundry eventually. I thought there would be someone in there, but apparently not. Okay.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was... dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then... that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
The ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the... Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins, but what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Okay, that is very strange. That is extremely strange. It's very different from... well, it's not very different, but it is different from the video we got, which I should remind you was a picture of our family, well, a video of our family being all happy and everything, and then afterwards the living room in ruins and nobody there, so we could only assume the worst. Hers is a bit different. It's almost like they're either accusing her or something, or like they're implying that there's more to it, which is quite strange. Also, I am wondering, well, not wondering, but like my guess is that they're really trying to make us as desperate as possible, because, you know, it is like the point of the whole thing is to make us extremely despaired. That's what Monokuma says. And we had a big talk with Sayaka about dreams and how important they were to her dream of being a pop star and everything. And so showing this to her is basically crushing all the hopes she could have had for her future, all her dreams, everything she loves. And that's just gone. So yeah, I understand why she was so shaken up. I don't know in what way that benefits Monokuma and the game master, headmaster, or whatever. Because like if we're too desperate, we won't want to leave and kill one another. We're just going to stay in this high school forever. So it is really strange. Then boom, she killed herself. Nobody's getting out of here. I mean, yeah, I thought about that, but I still thought it was weird because there was someone banging at her door. That's what she told us. So it's a little weird to think she'd simply kill herself after telling us someone was probably after her. I don't know. It's weird.
Without a warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, hmm? It's time for the class! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Okay. I feel like this is a great point to save. I don't know, maybe it's the music or something. I feel like, you know, this would be nice not to mess up forever and ever. Why is everything so dark and scary? It feels very Luigi's Mansion-y, that is for sure. Okay. Well, we got this.
You're late, Mikado. We've all been waiting for you.
I bet you were afraid we'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Don't we can all reveal the details of Mikado's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. She's dead, bro. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Well, we can talk to everyone, so let's do that.
So whoever stuck us here then took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Damn, we've really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you I didn't do it.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet.
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
At least we have Kyoko who knows it's not us. Let's get started.
I'm
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? No! I messed up! I wanted to talk to everyone! Fuck.
Let us begin.
Indeed.
Good idea.
Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swore I'll find out whoever the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevators started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement.
If I just never keep on reading the dialogues, it looks like the elevator just goes like forever and ever into the ground.
I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. This little shit.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did like he said and found our seats.
It's kind of creepy what they did with the 2 girls who died, but okay. Poor Kiyotaga. He's just surrounded by dead people.
The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I do
want to save. Yes, sir. Okay. Pre-trial prep. Open e-handbook. We can check the truth bullets real quick. But I think I've got everything I need in mind. 1:30 a.m. Okay. The victim was Sayaka Maizena. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. Evidence of a struggle. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in Makoto's room. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating, as was part of the blade. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, and it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. If you were going to attack someone with the sword, you would almost certainly remove the sheath first. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room, and she became frightened. This had been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived. It remains unopened, and there is no evidence of it having ever been used. All the other male students claim that they haven't used theirs either, but still. Not a single hair was found on the floor at the scene of the crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Sayaka's right wrist had been fractured, and her wrist was glittery at the injury's location. In addition, her hands appeared to be completely clean, except for the index finger of her left hand, which had some blood on it. A series of numbers had been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. 11037. It is assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Makoto's bathroom door was difficult to open due to it not quite fitting in the door frame properly. The only 2 people who knew the trick to opening it were Makoto, the room's owner, and Sayaka, the victim. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place had all been partially or completely removed. The nameplates on the doors to Sayaka and Makoto's rooms were apparently switched at some point. The kitchen in the dining hall has a set of kitchen knives. Apparently one of the knives had gone missing. The knife from the kitchen went missing while Aoi was in the dining hall. Aoi swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there. There's apparently a trash room within the school. It's blocked off by a sturdy gate that can only be opened with the trash room key. The incinerator can be activated via a switch on the machine. Hifumi was on cleaning duty, and he claims that the last time he saw the incinerator, it was off. However, when Makoto checked it after the incident, the incinerator was in fact on. The distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. Whoops. A piece of burnt clothing was found next to the incinerator in the trash room. It is apparently part of a shirt cuff, and it has a noticeable blood stain on it. And finally, shards of glass were found next to the incinerator in the trash room. As it turns out, the glass bowl would have fit comfortably in the palm of a person's hand. Apparently, Yasuhiro left the bowl in the laundry room on accident, so anyone could have come along and taken it. Now, report card, I do want to check Leon again. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is fine. Set skills. Okay, we can do that. Increases your truth bullet rate of fire, effective during the non-stop debate and the bullet time battle final strike. Okay, but we have no skill points, so... Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Okay. I guess we, like, unlock those as we get closer to the characters. Unfortunately, we have no skill points. Yeah, I do know there's an Animal Crossing aquarium. I've been at this aquarium before because it's not too far away from my house. I have a friend who my friend Elise offered, well, not offered, but she asked us if we wanted to go. We haven't planned it yet, but we did say yes with a bunch of our friends in the group. So yeah, maybe we'll try going to that because I do like Animal Crossing, and I haven't been in an aquarium in a while. Okay, I am drinking water, and then we're starting the trial. But a girl needs a break. Especially because my voice is starting to hurt, so give me a second. Oh, nice! Lucky you! Well, then do tell me if it's worth going. Yeah. I mean, I really want to go too at some point, so yeah. Yippee! Good for you. Okay. Let's do this. I'm stretching. I'm ready.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
So basically, to get out of this school, not only do you have to kill someone in cold blood, you also have to make sure no one knows you're a monster, and you have to get everyone else killed. It's so nice.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, she has an accent. I don't know where she's from, but she does.
No reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
Okay, that's weird. I am not sure that's the actual explanation, but I guess we won't know for now.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. Oh, this is so Ace Attorney! What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Okay, that's so cool. Like, it's actually a... Okay. Oh, that's super interesting. Okay, yeah. I'm excited. I feel like it might be difficult, but also I like the gameplay. I think it's a good idea. Yeah. I'll just go like, objection! Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, that's probably going to be really difficult.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka.
Okay, so they loaded evidence of a struggle in the cylinder. So does that mean it's the only one I can use for now and I have to use it? Like I don't have to pick one of the 18 truth bullets I have. They automatically put the relevant one and I just have to figure out when to use it, I guess.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait, what? Yeah, I guess I used it at the wrong time because I thought it was good enough, but they they just like highlighted the part that is off. So maybe it's not going to be that difficult after all. Maybe it's easier than an Ace Attorney, because I remember that in Ace Attorney you've got to truly figure it out yourself, or like you can brute force, but technically you've got to figure it out yourself. But if they are going to highlight the part where you're supposed to do it, no, that feels weird. Hello, Billy.
Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room.
Okay. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Oh, okay. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Yes, I did. that represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. Okay, so when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, so that's what happened.
That the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait. Oh, I don't know where I'm supposed to aim. That's the issue.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took in the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, okay, I have to shoot at the words she's saying. That's why it didn't work. Yeah, I have a truth gun.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Well, the truth gun and the truth bullets are to kill other people's arguments, not the people themselves.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Yeah, I also think it is really cool. Like that's cool gameplay. That's really interesting. It's like it kind of reminds me of Ace Attorney, but it's not done in the exact same way. Like it's really nice. I like it.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Obviously not.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
I don't like him, but he's kind of right.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon. Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
I know what it is. It's the knife from the kitchen. Okay, so I thought at first that I'd have to pick the right truth bullets and aim on time, but apparently that's not how it works. You could see that it was a knife. You could see it in her body. It's not some random knife. It's this specific knife.
No.
Yeah, the music's also really cool.
But not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you could really see it.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's
Oh, she's the best. I love her. I don't kill anything. I just shoot at bad arguments.
We can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
The girl knows. She just wants us to do all the work.
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus. I never know how to. And if this empties, you can concentrate. But the focus, the FG, will recover over time. So let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, so space. I gotcha. Always account. It is easier than I thought. I kind of wish I could have like.
But where does that get us?
Yeah, I kind of wish I could have like picked the right truth bullet. I know it would have made things harder, but I think it would have been even more interesting. But I'm not complaining. Like, I know that for now it's easy because it's the first trial and it's the tutorial, and it will get harder over time. And also it's easier because we know who did it. But yeah, I feel like it would have been even more interesting, but I'm not complaining too much. Okay.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, and nobody was in the dining hall.
No, what's wrong? Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
And I have proof.
Gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you...
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Huh? She's so lost.
Earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah!
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken
Yeah,
the
you
knife.
tell him.
Okay. then
Soldier
what
boy,
about this?
tell him.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
You're the idiot. Shut the fuck up. I hate you.
Girl. Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah, he's been dumb the whole time and now he gets smart.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
That is a very good question that I was
So you
also
ask,
wondering.
And so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together.
But they didn't know it then.
But what if they did work
Yeah.
together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall. And I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all,
She would not
just
have said
said
it.
She was in the dining hall. No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
That bear is always naked. Don't even worry about it, Billy.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Oh, why didn't she say
I
anything?
hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because,
They were kissing.
Just spit it out.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
Well, another win for the queer community.
With humans, we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
I don't think
We're not
so.
allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
We could all sleep in the same room if we wanted to, which I guess would prevent us from killing one another.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the
They're
night
both
together?
girls, and also, you should be more open-minded, okay? It's also weird if it's two girls.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while
But we
were
didn't
there.
see who it was because we were too busy kissing.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Was it Sayaka herself? Because it would have made more sense, I think, if it was Sayaka than Junko.
Sayaka.
Yeah.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Two gorms kissing.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Yeah, everyone, it's official. Girls is out. Gorms is in. I hope I'm your favorite Gorm, guys. It's kind of like a worm. Like I'm a girl worm.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
She took the knife.
Who took the knife was the victim herself.
All girls are worms, yes. That is what we can conclude.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it?
That makes
In
sense,
that
I feel.
case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh, shit. He's not wrong.
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Jordy, I think you're basically just describing the game Worms.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer,
Oh,
then they
shit.
did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering?
What? Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
I mean, you described worms, it's just you said gorms. You put worms on a terrain and they fight with guns and like grenades and everything. That's just worms. And you just switch worms for gorms. So you basically described worms, but it is a different game. I never said it wasn't. I just said you basically described worms. So you just want to make worms, but with gorms instead. So you want girls to fight? Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. don't you?
I absolutely do not, but yeah. Okay, your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I'm not lying. Now, chat, stop bullying me. I have to win this trial. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence. If it reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Fuck, I have no idea. Chat, stop bullying me! I'm not stinky, I don't play League of Legends. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Okay, Wait. What should have been at the scene? Let's think about it for a second, because I am most definitely not ready. And apparently it starts with H. What? What? A knife? I think the screwdriver may come in handy, but later? What is missing at this scene? The hair! Oh, it's the hair! They got rid of the hair. Like, we should have seen the... we should have seen the girl's hair, my hair, and the killer's hair, but they wiped everything clean. I think it's the hair that's missing. Oh, I have to shoot it twice.
Now
Okay.
I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
I'm not suspicious. This isn't Among Us. I haven't done anything.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That is very true. I mean, he could do this just like to have an argument to say that he isn't the killer, but let's face it, nobody is that smart. Like the reverse psychology, I could never think about that.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course. He removed any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Makoto's being framed.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you
Obviously
sure we
not.
decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom.
I hope you can hear their voices just fine. I don't know if like the volume is high enough.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I do.
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke.
It is the doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble.
I really
getting into the
like.
bathroom. You're talking
hang on.
about the doorknob, right?
I really like the fact that you have like multiple gameplay mechanics to present the evidence. Like, it's not always the truth bullets. It's also like the Hangman's Gambit, and now this where you have to select it. I like that it's different. I like that it's not always the same gameplay. It makes it even more interesting. I think that's honestly a really good part of the game.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Yes, because I would not have struggled with my own door. The thing I'm kind of confused about is that, okay, bear with me. We know that only the girls' bathrooms have a lock on them. Like, you can lock the door to your full room as a guy, but you cannot lock the door to the bathroom. And so Sayaka was in Makoto's room, which means she was in a guy's room, which means the bathroom had no lock on the door. Now, the killer struggled with opening the door and tried to bypass the lock. That's what Kyoko just said. But there is no lock because she was in Makoto's room. And I think it is strange that the killer did not know that, because she was obviously not in the same room she used to be. So does that mean that the nameplates had been switched by someone who is not the killer? And that's how the killer knew where to find Sayaka? But that means they thought that the lock would be on the bathroom door even though there was no lock? That is just really strange, because we know they struggled simply because the door doesn't fit in the door frame, but they had no way of knowing. So I think that is really strange, and I don't really have an answer. It's just something I wanted to discuss.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully...
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here?
Okay. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, of course. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullets on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your IG will take damage. Now, this is important because if your IG reaches the 0, you fail. Break it down, bust a move. Okay. Well, you can see me because the camera isn't on, but I am dancing for you. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Yeah, it is getting harder all of a sudden. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, I don't know if it's going to be fun, but okay. Bathroom door frame. Okay. I got it. I can do this.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. There is no lock on my door. Nuh-uh-uh.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Mello, what are you saying? It should be a Kazoo reward? What should be a Kazoo reward? Me busting a move? I don't know about that, because I'm not always streaming with the camera on. Like, for example, when I'm playing Danganronpa, I am not. So, I don't think that would be a nice reward, but who knows. But actually, you're reminding me to drink a little bit, so that's good. Guys, stop saying stuff like this in my chat, please. Behave. Okay, give me a second. I'll refill my water bottle. I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify.
Yep, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door...
Well, actually, one can argue that he is lucky to have a door like this, because that's a way for him to prove that he isn't the murderer. And I believed, like, when we first started playing the game, I didn't think like someone would be murdered in his room. I thought someone would try to kill him, and that he could like hide in the bathroom thanks to that or whatever. So like I kind of called that the door would be useful, and I think one can argue that that makes him lucky.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
And he would have known.
But then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Well, because the nameplates were switched, and apparently it wasn't switched by the murderer themselves, because else they would have known.
That mistake, thanks to one important detail.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was...
The crime took place in my room.
Must not have realized that it was my room.
Which means it's also someone that doesn't have like a perfect memory. Because they didn't remember that Sayaka's room was the third and not the first.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's...
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. The killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
funny.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
I mean, it's quite certain.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now?
No!
Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Oh, she's so mean.
You gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit...
That is a really good question because I don't know either.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
But she promised she wouldn't.
No, that can't be. Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... she asked me.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter how it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? I know my brain is massive.
I just can't believe
Thank
she
you for
would have
pointing
opened
it
the door
out,
for
Billy.
anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Now, that could have been the case, but I don't know why.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me.
I am absolutely not denying it. I think that's the only thing that makes sense.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room.
Okay. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Oh.
Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you
Yeah, that's
write,
really
you can
freaking
make an
smart.
imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap. I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Thank you, guys. I like it much better when you're complimenting me than bullying me.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
So Sayaka is the one who switched the nameplates. That's why the killer knew she was there. Because, like, the killer didn't switch the nameplates, but she did. I guess that's the only thing that makes sense.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
I mean, it was signed by Sayaka.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Okay. Thank you, Jordy, I guess. I don't know how to take it.
That note. Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
But
She
who?
must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Sure.
Can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what
What is it,
happened.
you?
Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay. Dorm nameplates. Okay. I got it.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
What?
Your meaningless words tire me. Please stop wasting my time.
I need to consider this carefully one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
What? I thought that made sense.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to.
I thought it made sense to like shoot at my room because it says my room and the dorm nameplates were switched, so her room looked like it was Makoto's. I thought that made sense. I don't think I'm that stupid.
It specifically says my room. I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
What is it, this one then?
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
I mean, I feel like I wasn't too stupid for trying to use it where I did, but I get why they want us to use it on this one.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
And if these guys could even read, they'd understand it from Sayaka's letter itself, because she did say check the nameplates to make sure you don't get it wrong. So like, it is quite obvious, but whatever.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who?
It's Sayaka!
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure I don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Ah, my brain.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over.
Okay, genius, and do you know who she invited?
But we still don't know who it is yet.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
Do you guys think maybe that's why she wanted to switch rooms? Because she knew that the sword was in there? And there's something about the sword. I mean, we did find glitter on her wrist, on her broken wrist. So she definitely came in contact with the sword. Maybe she got hit by the sword or the sheath by the killer, I assume. But also maybe that's like, to me, that's the biggest difference between her room and Makoto's room. And the only thing I can see why she would have switched, because she didn't know about the door beforehand. I guess maybe there could be the toolkit. The toolkit is a difference, but it was not used. So I think the only thing that makes sense, actually makes sense, is that she wanted the sword. Like, that's the only difference that we know for sure she knew about, and that was used.
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right
Yeah,
wrist.
I do agree.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because there's a glitter on her wrist.
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Yeah.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
He says see, like they can actually see her wrist. So either he took a picture, but I don't know with what, or they dragged the body there, which is kind of crazy.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? There is always more. Okay. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Yes. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets. Okay, here we go. Holy shit. Multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your IG. You can press the A key. Ugh. Will it be A or will it be Q? Holy shit. Oh my god, it's raining so much. Oh, hang on. If I open my window, I wonder if you can hear it? No, I don't think so. But it is raining so much. It was so warm the past couple of days and now it's raining again. I mean, I'm not complaining, but honestly, I kind of wish I wasn't streaming right now just so I could enjoy the rain, because I'm worried it might not last till we're done with the trial. But I'm really happy that, you know, it'll be cooler. So you can press the A key, but I don't know if it's actually going to be A, to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Why rest in peace? I like the rain. Okay, press and release the A key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. Ah, yeah, that is much better. By the way, the logic difficulty is set to kind. Fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, okay. Oh, rain in peace. Okay. Well, as long as it's rain in peace and not rain in piss, it's all good. It's like the song. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprits grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
I'm actually thinking that maybe it's the sheath that she got attacked with. Or, no, okay. I think either she got attacked by the sheath because the goal was to like simply knock her out at first, and she defended herself with the knife that she stole in the kitchen. And that's why there are marks on the sheath, because she had the knife and she used it to defend herself, which would make sense because she is the one who took the knife, and I don't think the killer knew that she had a knife. And why, I mean, like, if there are marks on the sheath, the killer had it, so it would make more sense that they were trying to knock her out, because otherwise they would have just gotten rid of the sheath. But that's a little strange because she probably wouldn't have gotten rid of the knife and like let it be there in the room for everyone to grab. But otherwise, she could have gotten attacked by the knife. Well, by the killer with the knife, and she used the sheath to defend herself. But I think that's what happened. That the knife was used on the sheath, probably as a defensive measure. But I think I will cycle through the debate just to see what other things they have to say, to figure out like which weak spot is the right weak spot, because I am learning my lessons.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No. Oh, but I don't like that they're giving me clues when I'm waiting. Like, I just wanted to see everything they had to say. I don't want to have the clue.
As the parcel of the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Yeah, that's what I was talking
about.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but am I smart or what?
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yeah, okay, maybe you called that she was crazy, but what was she trying to do? Do you think she was trying to frame Makoto? Maybe she was trying to frame Makoto, but that just seems so wrong. She seemed to like him, and also like it would have been her word against his. I mean, they probably would have believed her, I guess, but technically it's just her word against his. I don't know. I don't know. Why choose Leon? Look, bro, I don't know. I don't know yet. Well, let's just finish the trial and we'll see.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky.
Oh wow, there is a big storm.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive
Ayo!
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Who called it? Who said it was a defensive measure? Mm-hmm.
So you're saying The sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife.
So now, it could be that Sayaka just let the knife in the room and the killer like grabbed the knife and tried to kill her. But I think that's weird since she took the knife, so that's why I thought maybe like either they had tried to attack her and just knock her out, or just they defended themselves against her for whatever reason. But yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how if the culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Maybe, but is that likely? Why would she have taken the knife if she had the sword to attack? And like, I don't know, it would be weird to just leave it there if she wanted to make sure that she could defend herself.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword
Yeah.
to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all.
Yeah, her hands are clean. That too.
The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If she wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would have to touch it?
Her palms. Her hands are completely clean, so yeah, she didn't grab it in. Anyways, I really don't think it made sense for her to hide the knife somewhere the person she invited in could have found it when she probably took it to either attack herself or defend herself. But like, if she was scared or anything, I mean, it just makes no sense to not keep the knife with herself.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at
Oh my god, please listen to us.
The gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch
Yeah.
it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hand. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it
No.
ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
That has nothing to do with anything.
There was no way Sayaka wished the gold cutting off her hands because...
There was still blood on him there. No?
Oh, right. The world was us. There's this certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathroom, wasn't that?
Nighttime. Yeah. The water is turned off. That is true. Kind of forgot. But also, like, I feel like that's super weird for her to attack the person, then, like, get hurt, wash her hands, and then get some blood on her hands to write down Leon. Where's the logic in that? But also, yes, that is a way better argument, I guess.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at night.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here.
Ooh, stinky. She plays League.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously. So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have had to been the one without the sword.
Which is Sayaka, because she had the knife.
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Oh my god, and she knew all along? She's way too smart for us.
No, far from it. It's almost as if
Yeah,
she'd been planning
that's
to
why
commit a murder of her
I
own.
said maybe she wanted to frame us, but I don't know. I still feel like that's not the smartest thing to do.
What?
took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility.
It is, but it's still kind of weird.
On me?
I don't know if it's a French accent. I was thinking maybe it could be a German accent because I think her name is Celeste Lundenberg. That feels more German to me.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
But it's true the way she says Makoto.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Yeah, I think it does.
Even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just...
That's what I said. It's her word against his, and maybe they would tend to believe her more, but still, it's still her word against his.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Okay, asshole.
You're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Oh, shit.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring.
I don't think it's boring.
Come on, hurry up and decide who. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we got...
Hey again, Billy.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Yeah, I guess we can't know for sure right now if Sayaka wanted to frame us or not.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is this really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
Nuh-uh. Okay, there's only one truth bullet.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
There is one more clue.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining? Dumbass.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
She is so the bad bitch that she thinks she is. Look at her.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it.
It's her left index finger. She has blood on there.
Finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Yeah, we figured that it said Leon ages ago, Billy. I think it was even before you joined the stream. However, I mean, this time it's fine because I figured it out, but you should not say it. Like, you can say that you got it, that you know what it means or something, but you can't say what it is because that's just backseat, and it means that, like, I don't get to experience the game properly. So be careful with stuff like that. Yeah. Jordy did the same. Like, he made a joke and it actually ended up being true. But, like, we got a clue from Kyoko that made it obvious. And I also kind of guessed that it was letters because of another game that I played. But just like, be careful with that kind of stuff, because when we're playing, like, games like this, it's better if I get to think about it, you know? And don't get spoiled by the chat. I'm not mad. I'm just like telling you guys to be careful when we're playing Danganronpa. I am absolutely not mad at you.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still...
Okay, hi. Hi, is it back? It seems to be back. Yeah. I luckily, like, I have OBS open, and this time I ended up checking. I think it's just because we were talking, so I was checking the chat, and I noticed that, like, it had stopped, like, it had just disconnected, so I did not touch anything in the game, so I don't think you missed anything. Just tell me if, like, just tell me what's the last thing you saw, but I think you didn't miss anything, or maybe like 1 or 2 dialogue lines, but I noticed early enough to not, like, waste any lines of dialogue. It is quite annoying. I think it's just like the storm must have done something, or maybe it's Twitch, who knows, but yeah, because on my end I still had internet, not like last time. It's not just my Wi-Fi that completely died. You're lying, right? There's nothing about Romeo and Juliet. Oh no, okay, you're... Wait, what? Are you talking about, like, the last stream? No, wait, what? Why are you talking about Romeo and Juliet? Okay, okay. I'm stupid. I don't know, I ask a question and your answer isn't serious. Come on, help me here. Okay, okay.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, okay, she actually just, like, straight up tells it. We don't have to guess.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like 2 numbers and more like 1 letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Number 37?
Whoa.
It says no 37? Holy shit. Oh, Leon must be sweating bullets right now.
Even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more...
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Okay, speak for yourself, dummy. Number 37, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotated? I think maybe I see something.
God. Now I see.
Bro, why does she just say it? Let us think a little bit.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right after you did it.
Yeah.
So, whose name did she write?
Oh my god, she's so fucking dumb.
I don't like her at all. Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's real killer's name. If you turn her message on 180 degrees, she become crystal clear.
Select someone. It is you.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yeah, I know. I am really sad too, Billy. I liked him, and I'm disappointed that he's the first killer.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Right. Like, the girl is dying, she can only write one thing, and she decides to write your name for no reason.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Yeah, sure.
It's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
No,
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
He tried to get rid of the bloody shirt, and he did it because he's the ultimate baseball player.
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of it's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator.
Right?
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt
Welcome back, Mello.
blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
I mean, one scrap of fabric and his freaking name being written on the wall by the victim, I think that is quite compelling evidence.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a...
Oh my god, they're so stupid. Like, they agree to try and kill us just because it happened in our room, but we have evidence against Leon, and suddenly it's like, oh, but it's not enough. Poor baby, what if we got it wrong?
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the bed-in-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
Is it either how or where? But like, how and where are basically the same thing. So like, I'm not mad if I get it wrong. I'm going to say where because it's the trash room and only Hifumi had access to it. And so I think that can lead us to like, talking about the incinerator, but how could also lead us to like talk about it. So if I get it wrong, it's not really my fault. It's just like tough to know what the game wants. Okay, apparently it wasn't that.
Why the shirt was destroyed is the focus, and that the killer will become clear.
Well, it was destroyed. You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear?
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone.
Okay, fine. Then it's... I mean, I guess it could be when. I mean, all of them... I mean, I don't know what the game wants. I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to make him say it. Like, is it when? Because you're supposed to say it's when Hifumi was on duty? I guess, maybe. No, okay, fine.
Shoot.
Well, you know when it wasn't destroyed because Hifumi said he was there like the day before. Like, I honestly think if this is kind of, well, whatever, but this is kind of bullshit.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on. You'd need the key to get in. And so the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
See, I still feel like saying where and talking about the trash room and the incinerator, or talking about like when it was because it's because of like it was when Hifumi was on cleaning duty. That was, I mean, everything worked if Makoto had just like said the thing. Yeah.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
And I called it. I said it.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Yeah, by being the best baseball player ever.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yeah, basically, you're right, Jordy. He is stupid all the time, except for the trial. The only person who is smart all of the time is Kyoko, but for whatever reason, she decides to keep to herself and make us work.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
The killer
had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw
it. Throw it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know if he was a pitcher or a batter, but honestly, that didn't really matter. Because either way, he knows how to, like, throw something. Well, I guess not necessarily throw. He'd know how to swing, but whatever. He's a pitcher, so it works even better.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life. Someone threw that through a gap in the gate? Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running,
Yeah.
the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
Like, if the killer had been inside, he would have cleaned up. But he didn't.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yeah, one person could do it.
There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because...
He is the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound?
I don't think I sound stupid. I think I sound pretty damn smart.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the
I'm so happy I called this part, like, way before the trial even started. I feel smart. It's nice. It's such a nice feeling. That's why I love, like, games and shows and stuff where you've got to investigate. It's because if you figure it out, you feel super smart, and if you don't figure it out, you're just like so amazed at the talent of the people who wrote it. And like, it's always nice to be super surprised by something, to be like, oh my god, that is genius. I never would have gotten it. Like, either way, obviously when it's written properly, but either way, it feels so good. That's why I love like investigations and stuff like this, and why I always gravitate towards it in media. Yeah, I just love it. Okay, the closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. That's seriously so fun. I'm obsessed with like all the gameplay we've got. Is that the killer enters the room. She's waiting to kill them. They're trying to speak. Okay, how do I move? Oh, okay, like this. She tries to attack. They grab the sheath. They take the sheath. And defend themselves while she attacks. Right? Now they attack her because they're, you know. Yeah. They attack her. Break her wrist. I don't think we care about the knife falling to the ground. That's already this panel. Okay. Act 2, she hides inside the bathroom. They can't open it. They think it's locked, but it is not. And she fears for her life, but she thinks, hey, I'm so safe. Yeah, the gameplay idea is really cool. I really like it. But they grab the screwdriver and they try to open it, or maybe not now. No, they do. So they try to open it. They get inside. they attack her? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh no, okay, okay. She is writing it even though Leon is still in the room. Okay, I mean, I guess she had nothing to lose, right? He couldn't just kill her more. But it would have been bad if he had noticed. She does that as she's super freaking scared. And she was trying to hide it with her body so that he wouldn't notice. She falls on the ground. He lives. He grabs this, tries to clean because he's the only redhead, so it would have been bad if they had found his hair. He cleans everything. He gets to the incinerator. I mean... Okay. He turns it on with the crystal ball. Perfect shot. He, like, forms a ball with the shirt, throws it into the incinerator, and then leaves, and the shirt burns, but he doesn't notice that this falls on the ground. Okay, I think we got it.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Yeah, they probably dodged.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Honestly, she hid in the bathroom, and I guess that's just like her instincts kicked in, and everyone would have done that. But also, like, she was trapped. There was no way on earth she would have survived this. Because, like, the killer would have just waited in the room. The rooms are soundproof. She was going to die anyways.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball.
Honestly, it almost would have been smarter to just like hide the incriminating shirt in a place where no one would have ever looked. Because like in one of the classroom, you can just hide it somewhere in one of the classrooms and nobody's ever going to look there because it has absolutely nothing to do with the murder.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
The music is so good.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Uh-oh.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it,
right. That makes
Seeing the
sense.
ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
I think it's pretty damning.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession.
I have the evidence.
Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Oh, holy shit. New gameplay never ends. Okay. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. What the fuck? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center? Can I just like try? Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Yeah, rhythm game? I was not prepared for this. Destroy the statement you've locked on to with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. It's so difficult! I want to practice before doing the real thing. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with the truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your IG reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. It will not be fun. This is not going to be fun.
They didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their altering of the scrolls. Could it have been?
refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid,
Oh my god, he argues like Jordy. He's just a freaking baby.
stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure
it out. Okay. I don't know if I can do it.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Wait, what?
Not a chance.
Wait.
It wasn't
Oh.
me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
I don't understand.
Stupid.
I don't get it. I don't get when I'm supposed to press the right mouse button. I absolutely do not get it. What the fuck is going on?
Not a chance.
I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, what the hell was that?
Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say.
No! No! Oh.
Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Is this truly it for us? Is it all over?
Yeah, I do want to give it another shot, but I didn't freaking understand what was going on. Yeah, I have everything, and just because I can do their freaking rhythm game? I don't understand the rhythm game. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay, that's easy. Easy enough. I don't understand if I'm supposed to press the right mouse button when it's a tempo marker. I just don't get it. Okay, no, I think I do get it. Yeah, honestly, guys, you're so freaking right. It's like I've got everything. It makes perfect sense. Like all the evidence is there. It's obvious it's him, but he says, "No, you're stupid," and suddenly everyone wants to vote against me. Like, come on. Okay. I think I kind of got it. Maybe. I think maybe. Maybe.
Where's your proof?
Fuck.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied.
Okay, I got it.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
Okay, I got it.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Where's your proof? This should prove it.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens is I have to so to destroy whatever he has to say, I've got to right click on the tempo marker and then left click on the tempo marker, which was not made very obvious in the tutorial. If I can complain, I'd say that honestly, only showing it with the image and not even like making it clear in the sentence was a bit nah, but all right. Yeah, I win because I'm better at rapping. Exactly. It's because I have Sayaka's power. You know, like I have the autotune, he doesn't.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
A screwdriver, maybe?
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Yeah.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Does that mean he got back to his room to get it? Or do you guys think he grabbed the toolkit just in case?
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
His own?
It had to be their very own
Yeah.
toolkit.
Stupid!
That's not a good argument, Leon.
Would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right
Do they
about this,
do they all have it with them?
the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid! Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right
Stupid. Yeah, here's the stupid
now. I
one.
lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
He just said stew. I think he's hungry. Stew.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I hate that they're all going to feel like they did all the work when I'm the one who did all the work. And that's kind of unfair. Like, they're all going to be like, yeah, oh my god, we did such a good job. We figured out who it was. Who the fuck is we? Like, Kyoko and I, we can say we. You guys? Nuh-uh. Government be like, yeah. I wonder if you can get an A+. I mean, I don't think so, because even the parts I did perfectly, I only got an A. Oh, I get money! Holy shit.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our vote? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for
Oh, if you
something
don't
so
vote, you get punished?
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I think I know. I think we got it. It would be fun if you had to pick and you could, like, pick the wrong one on purpose.
Just die. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Oh, hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is that with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed. So So that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
None of you are any different. One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
Just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
Hey, come on. You expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. I could have, because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I did whatever I took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she decided into pure madness.
What did he say?
I understand, really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger these feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop scrolling with us, the soul of felt. Sayaka being thirsty to something like that, all of it, everything, it's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I Monokuma.
That's enough.
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without any hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you weren't gonna give me a good whooping. Just barely avoided punishment you did. Yes, indeed. Now then, since it's magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
How exactly was it self-defense?
Yeah, like the first part was self-defense, but when she hid in the bathroom, he decided to kill her. Like, he could have just left.
When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
That's why...
No, that's not...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Well, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand?
I can say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other, we should be fighting against the one who puts us in this situation, the mastermind.
Did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the new kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey. No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawara, the ultimate baseball star.
Rip his arm off.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Oh, wow, 3D. Oh, wow, 2D. Oh, wow. Something. Okay. This looks awful. Holy fucking shit. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, it is linked to the fact that he's a baseball star. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's pretty damn violent. Yeah, the sequence looked cool, but it is it's kind of disgusting.
What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
Oh, what's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Oh, and that's like so smart of Monokuma, because now people are going to get even more desperate after seeing what happened. They will really want to escape even more, which will lead obviously to more murders. And yeah, he gets exactly what he wanted. But yeah, that was kind of disgusting. I mean, I've seen worse while playing Zero Escape, don't get me wrong, but it was, I mean, the thought of just like getting hit by 1,000 baseballs, oh.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to good old times with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Yeah, the rules say that you cannot hurt Monokuma, and if you do, you get killed. That's what happened to Junko.
And then such a way the sucker doing all this evil shit to us.
Evil? some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type, but fair. So, why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can get free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What are you trying to say?
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Anyway, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Oh my god, are they in like some sort of reality show? When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
As she was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the death of your friends, Sayaka and Leon. It's true, it's like the two people I talked to. I had free time and I decided to spend it with Leon, and now he's dead and I just wasted time. And keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Myth past their deaths. I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leo and Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed a small smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh?
I just have pretty good intuition.
Okay, we completed chapter 1. That was one hell of a chapter. We lost 3. Well, that was definitely extremely interesting. I really liked the trial part. Yeah, I think the trial part is really good. You received the Despair Bat present. Okay, we did it. We're definitely ending the stream there. Because it's been like nearly 4 hours. I am really, really tired. But I had fun. I really like that things finally got serious and like it's not... I mean, the beginning, I wouldn't say it was boring. I'm just saying that because I'm streaming and it takes a lot more time to get through the dialogues, it was a bit slow, a bit too slow. Obviously, the game wasn't meant for streaming, so that makes sense, and it probably would have felt different if I was only playing. But now that like things got serious, yeah, I'm really into this game. I think it's really good. The gameplay mechanics are pretty damn smart and interesting. And it's really fun. It's really fun. I feel proud of us for figuring out who it was and like some details before it was even revealed to us. I'm still kind of sad at Junko's death because like it was so freaking useless. Like I don't know, she died for nothing. I'm pretty sad also that Leon was the first one to betray everyone because like that's the one we picked. It's the one we said would get close to. He wasn't my favorite because my favorite is Kyoko for now. But like I liked him though, and I don't know. I truly feel betrayed. And as for Sayaka, good job Jordy for figuring out that she would betray us eventually. I hadn't like it's not that I didn't believe you, but I was like 50-50 and I definitely didn't expect it to be so soon. Like when she told us she was scared, I definitely didn't think for 1 second that she was lying and that she was trying to double cross us. Like that was a good twist. I did not expect that part. And I think it's pretty interesting. So yeah, chapter 1, we're done. We'll continue next time with the next chapter, the next death, I assume, and the next like investigation and trial. Yeah, no, I do agree that she was too nice with the main character, and like I agree she was like there was something fishy about them, and like her excuse with that she knew him from when they were in middle school. But it's still kind of weird that the ultimate pop star would remember someone like Makoto, who is pretty basic. So I do agree that something was fishy, but I thought, you know, like you're trapped in a school and there's someone you vaguely know. Of course you're going to try and get close and like befriend them and be super nice to them because you don't want to be alone. And you have, like, you're lucky enough to have a friendly face. But yeah, that was good. Honestly, I don't really have more to say. I had a good time. It was great. And thanks to everyone for hanging out with me while we were playing. I don't know when we'll be doing this again. I mean, maybe tomorrow, but I can't promise. Or like Friday or something. I'll figure it out. I'll have some time this week, so no worries. And I think for now, I am like, now that it has truly begun, I want to play Danganronpa more. So maybe the streams will be a little bit more often in English. Also because like I don't really feel like translating Night in the Woods right now, and I haven't decided yet if I want to play it in French or English. Maybe if I do a Monster Prom stream again, that would be in French. But yeah, for now maybe just expect more Danganronpa. Okay, well I guess that's it. Let me close the game and switch the scenes. Yeah. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, bye, bye.